Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. First play and a first pass for Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
They go play action. Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get this one down to Cook, and they're going to get this up to midfield. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Rodgers. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And now off to the races down the right side. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. The best starting field position you could possibly have. First and goal from the 1. Cook is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Cousins now. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packers ready to take over offensively. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Rodgers again now. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. From the 16, Rodgers. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
We're calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. And, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. On second down, it's Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Cook again. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Throwing is Cousins. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Hard throw, incomplete. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now Cousins. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cobb. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
First down, here's Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's got it to the 43 here. The Vikings here hosting Green Bay in the season opener, and they've got one of those quirks in the schedule that is going to work in their favor. They play all 3 of their division home games in the first 5 weeks of the year. After Green Bay today, they'll host Detroit in Week 3 and then Chicago in Week 5. The Vikings on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the red zone now, Cousins. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Cousins to throw it. Touchdown!
K.J. Osborne
from 8 yards out.
And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
From his end zone, it's Corey Ballantyne. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Ballantyne opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25. The Packers with a football here late in this 1st half. Well, not much time remains here in this 1st half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Rodgers.
Able to find Lazard. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Now it's Rodgers.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And again, it's Rodgers. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw, Cousins. We're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Throwing, Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Osborne. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They run the counter with Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go play action. Cousins. Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. From the 38, Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They go back to the ground with Jones. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Rodgers going to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Robert Tonyan
from 8 yards out.
And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
To throw is Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins
to the right side and complete to Jefferson.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Cousins now. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Cousins again.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. An inside give to Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd down and 6 now from the 42.
Throwing is Rodgers.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tonyan.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Now he's forced out left. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon.
And he'll go down at the 28.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run again with Dillon.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5.
That's complete to Cobb.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Rodgers.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
They'll go with Jones. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Cook up the gut.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go Madison up the middle. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins going underneath. He's got Hockenson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On play action, Cousins.
Got an open.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Rodgers now on first down.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On the delay, Jones. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
Rodgers, a check down here to Jones. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
To throw is Rodgers.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Cook. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they take a knee. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
standing right on his own 5-yard line.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1